Rugby World Rankings, folks, for the 19th of September 2022. Rugby Championship has had its penultimate round. We are 1 week away from finding out who is going to win that competition. But how does this affect the World Rankings? Well, the teams that lost have lost points. The teams that won have gone up in the background. But we'll go through them and you guys can let me know your thoughts. Plus the two upcoming games, what are the possible permutations on those for the Rugby Rankings? Are the rankings fair? Well, the teams who are on the kind of right-hand side of my whiteboard, nothing much doing apart from the top ones. Tonga's in 16th, Spain, Italy, Georgia, Fiji, Samoa, and Japan. By the way, if you want jerseys from some of those countries, like Italy, Samoa, if you want the Suntory Sun Goliath jersey, check out Level Rugby. They've got heaps of jerseys for sale. They're an affiliate of the channel for a wee while. And yeah, man, I've got loads of jerseys from them in the past. So they do a lot of jerseys. Check them out. But yeah, these teams have not been in action, so there's not really much in the way of movements. However, the Wallabies are on the right-hand side of my whiteboard for the first time ever with that home loss to the All Blacks. It was a controversial one, but what does it mean for the World Rankings? Well, down from 81.54 to 80.72 sees the Wallabies drop from 8th down to 9th. Not a great look at the moment, but it's a weird one because you still look at that Wallabies team and the teams above them and think, well, they have and could beat pretty much any of these teams on any given day, right? It's maybe speaks to the healthy state of rugby, but the fact that they are 9th is not a great look for Dave Rennie's guys if you are paying notice to the World Rankings. Argentina, if I get out of their way, are also down into 8th spot. They were in 6th, remember, despite that loss to the All Blacks. They managed to kind of shoot up because Australia went down, which was kind of weird in itself. But with that home loss to South Africa, Argentina down from 82.32 to 81.21. So, yeah, down 2 spots for them. Now, the teams that won didn't move up, but teams like Wales and Scotland did manage to go up spots with teams above them dropping. So congratulations to Wales and Scotland. Didn't have to do much, but it's a good day at the office if you're a Scottish fan, up to 6th in the world. And yeah, Wales were in 9th not that long ago, so the fact that they're up to 7th is also a much better look for them. England 5, New Zealand 4th, 87.22, up from 86.41 with that away win. So a little bit less pressure on Fozzie for another week. And then the South Africans up to 89, right on the heels of the French on 89.41. Obviously, the Irish are still well at the top on 90.03. But yeah, it begs the question, can the South Africans take second spot, seeing as how close it is, less than 1 point from the French in this final game of the Rugby Championship? And the answer there is, unfortunately for South Africa, no. No, you cannot pass France, no matter what kind of win you get, if you indeed beat Argentina at home in that final round of the Rugby Championship, because the gap between those sides will be more than 10 points, remembering that the home side gets a +3 to their score for World Rankings calculations purposes. So the Boks are on 89, the Pumas are on 81.21, but remember 89 plus 3 is going to mean 92. The gap between 92 and 81 is more than 10, so the Boks will take no points in terms of World Rankings places. So going to have to wait if they want to keep charging up the board, if that matters at all. And for the All Blacks, they will be able to take minimal points. So we're talking like 0.005 of a point, I think, off the Wallabies with a small, like a less than 16-point win if they can get a win at Eden Park. So there's not going to be much doing for either of those sides if they win. But I mean, the Aussies could go up to 6th if they manage to get a huge historic upset away win at Eden Park, and likewise the Pumas would certainly go up by 2 points into 6th if they manage to get an away win in Durban. So yeah, folks, it's not beyond the realms of possibility for either of those away sides to get wins in this final round. This Rugby Championship has been a pretty crazy one, but for the moment, it's the All Blacks and the Boks. Although they didn't move on the log, they have gotten more points than they did a week ago. And for the Wallabies and Pumas, it's moving in the wrong direction, but yeah, what can we say? This Rugby Championship has been all over the place. You guys let me know your thoughts. How fair or not do you reckon the rankings are? Do you have a favourite for the final weekend of the Rugby Championship? I would have said the All Blacks, but in this year, who really knows? You guys let us know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.